Aries, welcome to your April readings. Oh, wow. You have the card of Justice showing up already. Now, as always, we are going to be working with some Archangel cards, some Archangel Michael cards, and some Oracle cards. And we are going to find out what is happening for you, beautiful Aries, during the month of April. The month of April is very dynamic. There are some very intense pockets of energy. I have done a moon energy update over on my other Moon Magic Tarot channel. Thank you to all of you who are following both. I am very, very humbled, very grateful. So, beautiful souls, let's have a look at these cards first. You have 8, the card of Justice. You have King of Ariel. Let me make sure that camera is focusing properly for you. I hope that is. That looks like I've just made it darker. I'm sort of really playing with cameras at the moment as I'm recording in a different setting now. So getting the light right sort of makes a difference, getting the light and the cameras right. So Justice, King of Ariel, 3 of Michael. We have Perspective, Archangel Chamuel. This is the Hanged Man in a traditional pack. And we have 5 of Gabriel as well. Okay. Right, this is an interesting lineup for April for you, my lovely Aries. I'm going to draw some more cards for you, I think, in just a moment, but let's just tune in with what we have here. So, Justice, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour, don't give up. It's interesting that this is at the start of our sort of first lineup of cards, and at the end we have a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. So it feels for me as if already you are, or what's showing up for you is that you will be processing something during the month of April. We're seeing in the card of Justice with Archangel Raguel that this circumstance, this situation that you're processing is going to come out in your favour. So this is really positive. What I also feel is that you may find it presses your buttons because we have 3 of Michael. Release the past, you will grow from this situation, time heals all wounds. And also Perspective, there's a better way, pause for reflection and insight, dare to be different. So I do feel that there is a circumstance. Now, some of you may be processing this or beginning to sift through it. It may be around you already at the time of coming across this reading, if you're coming across it ahead of April. But if you're coming across it in April, you may well find yourself already in this. So we're always really asking, what is the most important message and energy for you to know about and how to handle it during the month. That's what we're really asking for, a key message for you or key messages. So Aries, I think that you will be processing something that actually does for some reason also tap into history in some way. And I think there's a really big opportunity here for you to separate out kind of past from present, almost to separate out, and I would venture to say almost heal something from the past through the recognition of how easily it is drawn back into your world. Time heals all wounds. We also have King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So this is really this is like the card of success. It's like the King of Pentacles. So if we look at an overall flavour, I think this is going to be an incredibly successful month for you, Aries. Prolific is a word that's coming through. I think both successful, prolific, so very, very active, but I almost feel as though you're going to be active in the present and yet simultaneously resolving a layer of something that gets tapped into or has been tapped into from the past. Even like sort of working out where the pieces fit. We've got a jigsaw here. Let me draw more cards. Let's draw oracle cards from Archangel Michael. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Okay. Decide to be happy now. This is interesting. Seeing this card as well. Let go of fear now. Aha. Yeah, I'm going to say, my lovely Aries, I think buttons are pressed by something for you during this month. Maybe you're having to learn to trust someone. Shift your perspective away from feeling as though, yeah, fearful, as if you, there's something that evokes fear for you. This is a real turning point for you. What else do your oracle cards show? We have first house arrival, which of course connects very much to Aries. And of course, Aries, you have everything happening. Let's face it, any of you, whether this is you're watching this for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, or if you have any number of planets in Aries, Aries is where a lot of stuff is happening at the moment, right on that 0-degree cusp. Neptune crossing over that point into the 0-degree Aries point, bringing us profound spiritual downloads, opportunities to find clarity, to heal from old perspectives. So first house arrival, dignified strength. And lastly, Leo, shine. Now, the Leo energy for me is really, really tuning in with the King of Ariel. Aries, I think this is actually potentially both a prolific and a productive month for you. I feel you will potentially be pretty busy, and I suspect there will be things that arrive in your world that require strength and determination to process. If I'm honest, I need to read it how I see it. It doesn't necessarily mean that those things are negative. I think your buttons can be pressed as easily by challenging negative stuff as by really positive stuff. It's a bit like if you have been really, really hurt in a relationship and then you meet someone new, you want it more than anything. But do you dare allow yourself to trust? Can you dare allow yourself to believe that this is possible for you, that somebody could be trustworthy? So the challenge isn't necessarily negative. It could even come through very positive circumstances. But I do think you are processing a challenge. This could be like being offered an amazing job or an amazing contract or an amazing opportunity where you need to step up. And that in itself, it's fantastic. It's an opportunity of a lifetime because we've got Leo, shine, and King of Ariel. These are really powerful, successful, sort of, there's visibility here. Visible, successful, powerful cards, accomplished, energy, being seen, stepping up, not down kind of energy, which I think is fabulous for you. It does come with challenges because actually, if you would prefer to step down rather than up, or you're feeling wobbly about being visible, being seen, I think this reading is really, really interesting because I think it's suggesting that some very, very positive things come through for you in April, but that you find them challenging. That's what I'm seeing. There's like something that is successful or visible. This says a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others. So I'm not saying that your world won't be without drama or without, let's say, some negativity. But I think for most of you, part of the challenge is like sort of really embracing the positives and the success and allowing yourself to have it. And doing so in a really sort of like dignified way. I'm seeing leadership in something here as well, Aries, that you step up, you take a lead in something, you have a voice, you're really upfront about it, you hold integrity, you hold the dignity here. So I think the fear somehow is more related to the past, but I think it's entering the present during April. Now, April is a very intense month, or certainly for the first half of it, and then things ease off a little bit. We have a very, 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 very strong first quarter moon. Do check out that moon energy update. As you know, I'll be uploading it on my other channel. This is the Moon Magic monthly channel, and on the Moon Magic weekly channel, once I have done all the all zodiac sign readings, I'll be uploading that moon month update with the energy through for all the moon phases throughout the month, so you can really know how to navigate that energy. But I think this is calling you to release fear, to let go of anything that stops you from being able to kind of be visible and take a lead in something. And if anything, this is very much about, it's so in alignment with the current energy, it's about embracing your own sovereignty, embracing your own authority, knowing that you have a right to have a voice. Now, anything that any of you are navigating or negotiating that causes you to have any kind of underlying unease, let it go, because this says rulings made in your favour. It's so clear, and you have Leo shine. So I don't have any uncertainties for you about the success of an outcome if you're having to navigate any form of negotiation, or indeed anything that makes you feel a bit wobbly. We're shown a very successful outcome in which you are seen through the lens of integrity. So, my beautiful souls, I'm going to draw some more tarot cards for you just to see, get a little bit more information about how the months pans out. And then I think I'm going to move into the extendeds. I always do extendeds for the moon months, for the months. I do them and they are over on Patreon and in the YouTube membership area of the main channel, the Moon Magic Weekly channel. If you become a member of either of those platforms, you do have access to all of the extended readings. It's not just the one for Aries. I put all the readings there, all the extendeds, and you can access absolutely all of them. So if that's something of interest, I will put the links to those platforms and those opportunities in the description box below. Now I'm seeing these 4 cards and also this one for you. Let's see how is the month panning out for you. Look at this. You have the 3 of Swords, followed by the Ace of Swords, followed by the Page of Wands. Okay. Oh, wow. Followed by the Queen of Cups and followed by the King of Pentacles, which you have here. Look at the way the energy transforms. We've got a page, we've got a queen, we've got a king. What a flow, coming from an ace as well. Lovely Aries. I think there's real opportunity for you to heal from a past wound. You know, this is history. There's an opportunity to heal from a past wound. And I think that is absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. I think it's phenomenal. Opportunity to heal, opportunity to come out seriously on top of something that you could perceive to be a challenge or a conflict, but actually just, I mean, this is suggesting that you find your passion as well as compassion with the Queen of Cups. And the outcome, you know, in real terms comes to you. So I feel like there's a double layer. On the one hand, I think there's a layer of, you know, having to deal with some things in an everyday way, and also having a very busy and productive world, and stuff arriving that you just have to deal with. I think some very, very positive things are coming in for you, and that will test you because it opens up elements where you're having to possibly touch some insecurities around potentially something like trust, for example. I'm also seeing you process and grow, really to flourish, but there is a layer of something that you can let go of here as well. Because identifying those past hurts means that you can release them. And to me, it looks as though there is so much positivity and success coming through your world. In a way, I don't think there's going to be too much time for you to dwell too much on the negatives. I think what I'm going to do in your extendeds, I'm going to kind of dive into what's being tapped into. You know, why are your buttons being pressed? Not too much, because in a way I don't want to dwell in the past, but at least to identify what buttons are being pressed and what can you do if there's any guidance around it. And then I think we'll kind of look at what this progression of success is here, because we've got the Page of Wands, which is, you know, renewed vitality. We have the Queen of Cups. She is very, very fulfilled emotionally. And then the King of Pentacles, who is so successful. So I'm going to ask about what this avenue of success is, because I sort of feel the avenue of success is, strangely enough, part of what heals you. It's also part of what challenges you. Very interesting sort of paradox of energy. So I'll dive into those areas in your extendeds. You are welcome to join me. I'll probably draw a few cards around relationships, because it may be that this is something that this is tapping into. My lovely Aries, tons of love, and I look forward to seeing you for some other readings, whether that is here on the monthly channel or on the weekly channel. Tons and tons and tons of love, and thank you so much for supporting this new channel.